Obasanjo condemns sack of governors, says 3 judges shouldn't upturn millions of voters. Exactly. Just 3 judges sit down and upturn millions of votes and voters. Does it make sense? What kind of power is that? What kind of judiciary is that? 3 people just sit down and make decisions affecting the entire country, and you take it like that. Eh? Without even reading any book, they can just sit down and agree and execute. And you're leaving the fate of millions of people in each state or in Nigeria to the hand of just 3 justices. Are they the wisest? Eh? Wow. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has faulted verdicts of the Nigerian judges on the electoral dispute, saying 3 to 5 judges should not overturn decisions made by millions of voters during the election or during an election. So Obasanjo described the powers vested in the hands of few judges as totally unacceptable. The former president spoke in the wake of ongoing judgment of the Court of Appeal on the electoral dispute arising from 2023 elections in Nigeria. Only last week, 3 governors were sacked in separate judgments delivered by the judges of the Court of Appeal. Now, the affected governors are Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State, Abubakar Kabe Yusuf in Kano, and Caleb Motwang of Plateau State. So the decision have triggered reactions, earning the judiciary more knocks than kudos. Exactly. So speaking at the high-level consultation on rethinking Western liberal democracy in Africa, held at Green Resort Legacy Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library, Abeokuta, Ogun State, Obasanjo faulted what he labeled cathedral pronouncement by the judges. Cathedral pronouncement. Obasanjo said, I believe whatever form of democracy we have or whatever system of government we have, 3 or 4 men in the judiciary should not be able to overturn the decision of millions that have voted. Now we have to find a way to handle that. I don't know what the way will be, but for me, I think it is totally unacceptable for millions of votes, maybe 10 million on the one side, maybe 9 million on the other side. Then you have 5 people sitting down, 3 of them agree, 2 disagree, and you come up and make a cathedral pronouncement that cannot be changed. I believe that should not be accepted. How do you do it? I don't know. But whatever form of democracy we have, we should look at how to handle this. If you say go again for election, then what happened to the previous election? I don't know. So I personally feel strongly about it. It does not matter what you say about the judiciary, but in fact, only 5 people or 7 will sit down. If there are 5, 3 may agree, 2 may not agree, and the decision of 3 will be final. All that you have done comes to the decision of 3 or decision of 4, which is very, very bad. Very, very bad. I tell you, I don't know what's so special about judiciary that only 3 people are claiming to be wiser than the entire country. It's actually not a very good situation that Nigerians are facing at this time. It has to be corrected. Something has to be done about it to correct it. All right. Already people are reacting to what Obasanjo said. I know that Bayo Nanuga came out to blast Obasanjo to say he is the cause of Nigerian woes, and he actually brought Nigeria to where it is today. If you know that the American presidential system of government is not going to work, why did he not change it in his time back to the parliamentary system of government that we know that the British handed over to us? If you go to other Anglophone countries, and even if South Africa, you will see that they are still running the parliamentary system of government. So why are we running the presidential system of government that puts the fate of so many Nigerians in the hand of very few people? So already people are reacting here. Let's take a few comments from some people here. Someone said, and you forget so easy that you started all this useless removal during your tenure. So somebody calling him stupid man. How many years now was Nigeria like this during his tenure? Okay, somebody has spoken on behalf of Obasanjo now. They play, they show. Judges in Nigeria are the highest in terms of corruption. They are the problem of Nigeria, of course. Judges in Nigeria are our political problem now, and they are destroying will of the people. But nobody is saying anything. That is how bad it is. This man is becoming an insane man. How is he an insane man? Obasanjo have no right to condemn anything corruption in Nigeria, even though I don't support corruption personally. But for Obasanjo to put his mouth in such a manner is a total madness and lack of conscience. What is wrong with his brain? Then, don't you have shame? He is the one that destroyed every institution in Nigeria. How? Do you approve? Let him shut up. You are just insulting the old man, but he has said it. Was it bad like this when he was there? That is the question. He wasn't bad like this when he was there. So it's not just for you to come to here and be saying spilling nonsense. It doesn't work. So he has the right to say his view in as much as he is a Nigerian. I prefer his corruption than that of Buhari and Jagaban, honestly. That's exactly. Obasanjo's corruption is better than all these other people put together. That is it. And they're already fighting themselves there. I've dropped them. This is a lawless country, especially with this Luther's core government. But sir, the lawlessness started with you with no apology. I think back. Reading comments from Yeribalist fellows against OBJ statement. Not be smart, Obasanjo has no right to talk against judiciary. He is the pioneer problem of Electoral Act in his country. I only pity those who stand under rain and sun to vote. Okay, if all disputes or legitimacy of candidates cannot be resolved before election day, no need to waste billions conducting an election when names can be presented for a few judges to decide. It's crazy called democracy. Crazy. That is what it is. It's quite an unfortunate situation, I must say the truth. As far as I'm concerned, I have determined not to vote for any man again in Nigeria. Even if my late father will suffice, I will not. I preserve my voter card because I may be asked in either interview or in bank. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it long ago. That is smart, So many people will not vote again. I'm pretty sure of that. Going forward, a lot of people will not come out again to waste their time to vote. Because what benefit is there to vote after which only few, 2, 3, 4 judges will sit down and upturn the outcome of a full-blown election? Not acceptable. That is the truth. Terribly, very bad situation. We must be sure. We must be honest about it. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.